Hey everybody, welcome to my channel once again. Boy, I had a great morning and I just had to share my experiences today. In my last video I talked about using that statement, I rendezvous with the right people at the right time, at the right places, where I went to a restaurant and I experienced this having a breakfast from basically somebody I didn't know that well. So I like to go to that particular spot. It's nice and cool and relaxing. So I went there this morning again to have my little coffee and a nice little breakfast. This time I decided to try something different on the menu. They had an eggs Benedict, and it was really, really good. Really, really good. I enjoyed my breakfast alone this time, right? And what happened to me today? Well, I put in my order, right? And while I was waiting, I wrote in my journal. Let me show you my book. I have my law of attraction quotes book that I do. This is my book that I publish, right? And I normally write my little notes and stuff in here. So while I was waiting for my order to be filled, I wrote in my journal. And one of the things that I wrote is that I meet people on a regular basis who are open-minded, conduct constructive conversation, willing to help others succeed in their businesses and things like that, and full of laughter and fun to be with and things like that, who like to experience different foods, and also writing things like that I want to experience in my life. So I got my order and enjoyed my fabulous meal and everything, and after that was done, I went to pay for my food, for my breakfast, right? So the lady at the counter who was doing the cashing and everything, she was behind the counter. I was in the front, went to the front, and I noticed she was like pulling up my bill on her tablet, right? So I said to her, I said, what are you doing there? Is that like a app or something you're using? She said, yes. Normally people have like what you call a point of sale software to do their billing, to do the receipts and everything. But she was doing it on her tablet. Yeah, so she saw I was kind of curious about it. So she said yes, it's an app I'm using, right, for this particular business, and it was free. I said, really? It was free, a free app, and it was doing exactly everything that you wanted to be done, right? So she came around the counter and she came next to me and she showed me exactly what she was doing, and it was so cool. It was showing her everything that she needed, and I was so excited about this particular app. I don't really need that for my business, right? I don't really have a service like that I would need a physical payment for my product from people who are there. I don't really have a brick and mortar business sort of thing, right? All my businesses are online. So, but I really found it very interesting, and I thought that, if I had the opportunity, I would share it to anybody who have that sort of a business and would need to use something like that. But I really was interested, and she showed me exactly how she could pull up her receipt, and she could get different reports afterwards. Like basically, she'll get to know exactly how many people, how much, which particular meal is selling more than the other, that kind of thing. So it was very, very helpful, and it's a free app. Only thing that at the end of the year, she, based on how much sales she make, apparently she'd be charged like a fee. But I mean, it is so much. If you charge a fee, if you had to pay for that particular software, it was so much more expensive to pay for the particular software. And how I see it, she's getting so much more benefits with the software than I'm sure she wouldn't be able to get from uh, uh, those other point of sale software. Anyway, I'm getting too much of the technical part of it. But what I realized is afterwards I was talking to her is that she's basically share something with me, to me that was something interesting and successful to my business if I want to, and somebody else's business, and it's something that I basically wrote in my manifesting journal. I thought it was so cool, and I was so hyped up and excited and everything after talking to her. I was hyped. I was excited after having my meal, and I was also excited after talking to her because she shared such valuable information to me. And when I left there, and maybe about 2 minutes after I left that particular compound, I was driving away from the compound. I saw a license plate number of a vehicle passing by with the numbers 555. So I know I was basically aligned with what I want to manifest, So it was really a beautiful morning today. It was nice and windy, and really, really nice day. but we have a little rain right now, which is what we really need because it's been quite hot for the past few months, you know, so we need the rain. So it's nice and cool right now with a little rest in the rain. Like I said before today, so it's really, really a great day that, you know, I enjoyed so far. So I just wanted to share that with you, you know. I just want to say basically that journaling can be very effective, very effective. So, you know, if you can, try and make it a daily habit to write what you want to manifest in your journal. You know, it's so effective. You know, yesterday I wrote something very personal in my relationship, and I wrote what I felt, and you know, and within an hour, I got a reaction to what I wrote, and I knew right then and there it was something that I was aligned to what I wanted, and I brought that into my reality because I knew I wrote it like in a sort of a question format, and like I said, within an hour I got a response, I got a reaction, physical reaction to what I wrote from my journal, you know. So give us a try. If you haven't been doing it, give it a try to manifest things that you want into your life. Good things, I hope. You know, and you could buy my book, or you could buy any journal that you get. You could use a copybook. You could do anything, you know. Just don't let it delay. Don't let what it is you have or don't have deter you from doing journals. Do journaling. You can get books cheap, $1, $2, you know. You could even get a piece of paper, write what it is what you want to manifest, and keep them in one spot until you could get an actual something that you really attract you, a nice little book or whatever to do your journal in a proper way. What I notice is when I'm doing my journaling, you know, I write very small. Sometimes I scribble, and if I have to read again, I can't read what I write because sometimes I scribble, you know. But I just go with the emotion, and I write what I have at the time, how I feel at the time. If I try to read what I read before and I don't understand what I wrote, I'll probably take time and just try and rewrite a few of the words, so in case I want to read my little phrase later down in time, I could be able to understand what I wrote, you know. So anyway, guys, I thought I wanted to share this, my beautiful morning today. The events that happened, I really had to share it, and also to what I learned something too as well. Like I said before, I had a great breakfast, and I did a Facebook post right away on my Facebook page, which is Paradise BVI, and I learned a tip. I learned a way that I could do a Facebook marketing from what I did, something I never did before, and I did it today, and I realized I was able to see the potential of that post that I did. That is good for marketing your business, or if you want to get leads and sales and things like that. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link for that particular video in the description box below so you can check it out. Okay, that's it for today. Happy manifesting. Enjoy your day. Take care. Bye-bye.